When I think of my dad, I see him as a strong, hard-working man that never wavered on his beliefs. I knew how he felt and what he expected of me. Once I was a sophomore in high school and I had 2 friends spend the night, which was a very big deal since we never had sleepovers. They wanted to stay at my house since there was a party around the corner. They said they wanted to sneak out after my parents went to sleep. I thought we were going to a party earlier and then coming home, but they told me their idea and I said, "You guys can, but if I do, my dad will kill me." Needless to say, they did, and my dad woke up and came into my room. He asked me where my friends were. He said he was glad I didn't go, but he was responsible for them for the night. It was the first time I realized he wasn't just being strict because he expected me to follow orders, but because he wanted me to be responsible and make good decisions. I did that night, and if you know me, not always. But he taught me to think about the consequences of my decisions. He didn't talk a lot about his accomplishments, and I had to find out in bits and pieces. I went to junior college and lived at home. I was in a history class and came home for dinner telling my mom I needed to do a paper on Vietnamization. My mom looked up from her plate and said, "Well, you know, your dad helped write that." I had no idea. My dad smiled and of course gave me insight no one else in the class could have. My dad was extraordinary, but he never bragged. I heard almost all his accomplishments from other people, except for golf. He wasn't shy when he played well or won a tournament. He loved golf. He played every weekend he could. When we moved from Virginia, he asked us what we would like if we had a choice in a house. Becky said a pool in the backyard. Like a dummy, I said a garage door opener because I had to open and close the garage door in the winters of Virginia, which were no fun. And my dad wanted to be on the golf course. Fortunately for my dad and myself, we got our wishes. But at one point my dad told me he couldn't believe how lucky he was to live on the course. He cherished the life he had, and he earned it. He started working at 10 years old. He helped build the house he lived in as a young teen. He graduated high school at 16 and put himself through college by working long days and joined the Navy. The Navy took him away from us for long periods of time, which my mom stepped in and did both roles. My parents were both big sports fans. My mom, a San Francisco Giant and 49er fan. My dad, as a Navy transplant, was a Dodger fan. He always reminded us that he was a proud Dodger fan before they moved from Brooklyn. One of the last times my parents were together, they were able to see the Dodgers win the World Series. I love you, Mom and Dad, and will always miss you. Go Dodgers.